We have a little bit of news to cover, right? Right?
No.
Are you sure? I'm about to pull up Shifty's page.
Why do I feel like you're so close to me?
I don't know. Sean's always super far away from me, so maybe that's why.
Why do I feel like the road dog is so far away too?
Yeah, it's not.
It isn't?
I don't think so.
You positive? I'm sure it is.
Yeah, these do not fit me.
Well, I'm sorry. Apologies. My bad.
No, that's okay.
Welcome back to...
Okay. Alright, I got my paper here. We got... It's Kirkland, but we're not sponsored.
Pull that tab off!
What?
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Are we ready?
Yeah. What the fuck was he talking about? Prior to recording, what did you even say? Welcome back to the Gridiron Goons. I'm your host, Brandon. I'm with the preacher.
Whoa!
I'm with the Sean O'Mac.
Hello.
I'm kind of out of whack here. I forgot to have my stuff all set up. That's my bad. But you know what? We're here now. We got mock draft stuff. I thought we had a little bit of news to cover, and I was told we do not. So I was gonna have one of them pull up Shefty's page, but yes.
I mean, my phone's recording.
Oh, flubber nut.
It is draft week.
It is draft day, boy!
It is, because obviously we're coming at you on a Thursday, which is a little bit different from our normal. So you're here in the mock draft. We're recording this on Wednesday, so anything crazy happens or whatever, you know, that's why we don't know.
We didn't get it.
We'll be dropping it bright and early. Please listen in before the draft so you can kind of laugh at us when we're wrong, or hell, if one of us gets something right that you didn't think, you know, that's cool too. It's my first time ever doing any type of mock draft. I'll be honest with you.
What if you end up being Mel Kiper and have like 6 draft picks right?
I got like 14 right. Right? Anyway, so give me a break.
Oh.
Sean's been doing this since 93.
Oh.
He's an expert at it.
Preach.
Must be. What?
Preacher's been doing it for
I
at
was
least
born
a
in
decade.
93.
See? He's been doing it since you were born.
Yeah.
Anyway, I guess I'm not going to look up Shefty's page, so we're going to
Wait,
try
I
to
was
figure
in
it out.
6th grade.
Showing his
Anyhow.
age.
Anyhow.
So, you guys want to just get right into this?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to preview the button for this episode?
Well, I mean, we all know that the famous thing that happens when every team has a pick
Don't do it.
that comes in, and it sounds like this.
And with the first overall pick, the Tennessee Titans select
Dude,
Cam Ward.
that's the shankiest list I've ever seen.
Hey, fuck you, bro.
I think it's no secret that Cam Ward is definitely
It's
a
no
Tennessee
secret.
type.
He was asked who's the top top wideouts in the league. First name out of his mouth was Calvin Ridley. And then he did end up saying, I believe it was Tyler Boyd at the 4 spot.
Oh.
In between them were Jefferson and Chase. Kind of wild.
Oh.
Anyway.
Just trying to throw you off thinking he's going to Minnesota?
Essentially, yeah. Essentially.
Oh.
So, is there any speculation here whatsoever?
No. Sean, any speculation here?
It's just Cam Ward.
Just Cam Ward?
Yes.
What, breaking news there?
Yeah.
What is the
Go ahead
breaking
and
news?
rattle that off.
The Lions are extending Kirby Joseph 4 years to $86 million extension, making him the highest paid safety in the league.
Damn.
Believe it or not, he was the number 1 rated safety last season for PFF.
Interesting.
Just so you guys know.
Oh.
I want to say there was a lot more extensions that happened. Like Cam Jurgen got extended. I'm telling you, there's news, and we just forgot.
The Saints picked up Olave's 5th-year option.
Right, so there's all this
there
news,
is
and you guys
news.
told me I was fucking stupid.
The Steelers picked
See,
up
Sean?
Jalen Warren's option.
Huh?
There was news.
How
Well, we
no,
all
you
forgot
don't get to
it.
attack anybody.
Whoa.
Because you told me I was stupid too.
No, we got a beeline right to the mock.
Yeah, man.
We
this
have
is
plenty
mock
of
draft.
time for this mock.
This is
plenty.
This is mock draft 2.1.0. What,
So,
1.1?
do you think when we hit the button, we'll have Preacher say, with the 2 pick, blank team selects blank? Because if he thinks there's going to be a trade, like the 2 is the Browns right now, if he thinks someone else has that, he could say, the Packers select blank, right? So, now just for reference, I went simple because this is my first time with any type of mock draft. So I just kept it all in order. I said, fuck it. This will be the first draft ever, I think, that everyone still has their first pick. I was like, whatever.
okay.
What's the worst that could happen?
Right.
I look
You're
stupid.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big deal. Anyway,
With the second pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns select Travis Hunter, cornerback, wide receiver, Colorado.
do we have to do that every time? With the number 2 pick, the Cleveland Browns select Abdul Carter.
With the number 2 pick, the Cleveland Browns have traded the number 2 pick to the Chicago Bears. And with that pick, the Bears select Ashton Jeanty.
Ooh.
You sure about all that?
You sure?
Okay.
Huh?
I'm about it.
I mean, the Bears do have a lot of second-round picks to give out.
Do they?
So, yeah, they have,
How many?
I think, 2 or 3 in the second round.
2's not a lot.
2.
3 is.
It's actually 2. I thought it was 3. My bad.
Shitter.
But
Anyway,
I want that as a ringtone.
with the third pick, the New York Giants select Abdul Carter, edge, Penn State.
I don't think we need that at the end. Edge Penn State. We should cut that because we'll be here all day, I think.
Oh.
Unless you think I'm wrong, then that's fine. We'll keep going.
Okay. Go ahead.
Number 3 pick is the Giants taking, I don't know why I feel this, Shedeur Sanders at the fucking 3 spot. I don't know why. I just
At number
feel it.
3,
I do.
the New York Football Giants select Travis Hunter.
Are you trying to do a Bane voice in a Pringles can? I was born in the darkness.
So, you really think that Ashton Jeanty is getting picked
we're
up
going
a
back to
second?
2.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
shit.
Sorry, I forgot to ask.
My bad.
What intel do you have? It's just intuition. Did you call Shefty up yourself?
It's just my gut feeling.
Oh, did Mel tell you after you paid $11 for ESPN?
Dude, I don't. Number 4.
All right, hold on.
Oh, whoa.
And you're going to start number 4?
Might as well.
Yes, with the number 4 pick,
Don't cover your mouth.
the New England Patriots select Will Campbell.
With the number 4 pick, the New England Patriots select Travis Hunter.
With the number 4 pick, New England Patriots select Will Campbell.
Hey,
Hey!
Oh, and I followed the... Oh, I got it.
With the number 5th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Ashton Jeanty.
wow.
Okay.
So hear me out on this one before either one of you start going on. So ETN after this year is a free agent. One, do you really want to pay him that much money afterwards or no? So I think.
It looks like we have a caller.
Oh.
Well, let's see here. Hello, caller. You got the Gridiron Goons here.
Yes, hello, Gridiron Goons. Long-time listener, second-time caller.
Whiskey Nick
Hey,
himself.
Whiskey Nick.
Hey.
What's up, buddy? We just started our mock.
What's
We're at
going
pick
on,
5.
guys? What are you guys doing? You guys doing a draft? Is that what I hear?
Just a mock of how we think tomorrow is going to go, the first round.
Oh, okay. Let me come at you with a little something. See, Well, last time I kind of attacked the idea of Steelers head coach getting canned after this year if he doesn't have a good year, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you say we follow up with another possible, maybe under the fire head coach if he doesn't have a good draft? What do you think about Mike McDaniel down there in Miami?
Ooh.
Yeah, with the lack of playoff success. Yeah, absolutely.
What about him?
And if Tua can't keep his head on straight and gets another concussion, they got nothing to go off of. They need a good draft. They need a quarterback.
Do you think they should go quarterback in the first round just in case Tua just throws up gang signs in the wrong hood again?
He does have that tendency, Captain. I don't want to wear the Guardian cap either. Jesus.
Yeah, and he smiles when he's talking about it, and I'm like, oh no, that's nothing to play
Yeah,
with.
I
Ask Chris
don't think he can
Benoit.
help the smiling. He was probably smelling toast.
I think you were smelling toast.
If a quarterback's available that fits their system, yeah, go for it. But I think they really need to sit down and find what's going to work well for them and their roster and start thinking about life after Tua. Otherwise, McDaniel's going to have a fire up his ass. Even the GM, Chris Greer, might have a fire under his ass too, because they need to think about life after Tua. He's not going to be the solution, especially if he gets popped again.
So caller, the Dolphins have the 13th pick in the draft. Who do you think they should take?
That's a long way down, too. That's what's tough.
Do they trade up?
I don't think they're going to trade away Tua. I don't think they can get much out of him. I think they know he's kind of weak. Trading up might be difficult. I don't know. That's dead. See, that's why I was coming to you guys. That's why I'm the caller.
Oh. Oh.
I think
I need the thoughts of the professionals.
I think unfortunately they should just put a veteran behind him because I believe they just extended him. Am I correct, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
I think they give him a couple years, yeah.
So with the extension, I think they put a veteran behind him, like a Gardner Minshew type would have worked very well in that scenario.
Yeah.
But now since he's in Kansas City, correct?
Yep.
Gardner's in
Correct.
Kansas City.
So now that he's there, the other best backup in the league, Joe Flacco, is now going to be starting on the Browns. So I think them pushing for the veteran, like I'm suggesting, is kind of out of the question for the most part. But I think a rookie would be a bad move.
I think so too, but I think they need somebody to sit that bench and be there in case they need it.
Yeah.
I agree.
What about Aaron Rodgers going to Miami?
It's not a bad idea, but he said he doesn't want to be a backup. He said that.
Yeah.
He wants to be
That's
a starter.
Well, he'll be a starter after week 2 after.
Yes,
after
he
someone
will.
decides to headbutt somebody else the wrong way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know who they would actually go for, though. That's the other thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's something good to think about.
I think they could hang around, and I think if someone's there that they like, maybe second, third round, if they want to go that way, they could get a decent backup. Someone to sit behind Tua.
I think maybe a guy like Quinn Ewers or
I think Kyle McCord.
or you have Will Howard as well. Probably at least going to be third.
Possible
fourth
Dylan
round.
Gabriel.
Yeah.
Fella.
So I mean, there's plenty of guys sitting
I don't
behind.
want another lefty.
It'd keep the offense smooth, wouldn't it?
Hmm.
Woo! Well, thank you for that little bit of a brain teaser there, Whiskey Nick. We appreciate you.
Just a little something to tickle the noodle.
And you got another episode of Keeping It Down with Whiskey Nick coming out on Friday, do you not?
I do not. I am still on hiatus, actually, while
Still
I'm
on
getting
the
the new house
hiatus.
together.
But you're friendly enough to come on our show, and there's nothing more that we can say other than thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you letting me call in and letting me be on.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, Whiskey Nick.
Bye, Whiskey
Hey,
Nick.
Whiskey.
Bye, Gridiron Goons.
Bye.
Man, I always love when Whiskey Nick calls
Gotta love
in.
when Whiskey Nick calls in.
Wait, Terry sent something.
We were. Oh shit!
no.
Hold on, I'll look.
What has happened?
It's not even. We said that 10 minutes ago.
He's shitter.
Oh.
I texted him shitter just so you guys know. Anyway, we were at the 5th pick. Am I correct?
Yes, I just got done saying that Ashton Genty will be a Jacksonville Jaguar.
I'm not going to say it would shock me, but the Raiders want him so badly. Spoiler alert for my next pick. I think he's going to go there. I think they kind of have to at this point.
Well, I think they have to, but
let's stay on 5 for just a moment.
At the Jaguars, I think if you look at A, who's the best available in the draft right now, and B, do you really want to pay a guy who this past year has started to fall a little, didn't really have the greatest year last year, has some concerns. You could pay Ashton Genty less money for 5 years and have a stud and a dog of a running back.
I don't think you throw away ETN after 1 year, buddy.
You guys are delusional. Okay? Genty's not falling out of the top 3.
Yeah, he is. He's going to number 6.
No.
So,
If you want Genty, you have to either trade with the Giants or the Browns.
yeah, but what if they don't want to trade?
At my number 5th pick, I'm taking Mason Graham to the Jaguars.
Me too.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, at the 6th pick, then.
You want me?
Yeah, go.
Oh, I got the Raiders taking Omarion Hampton.
See, wow. So who are the... Okay. I have them, obviously, taking Ashton Genty, the best running back in the draft and one of the best running back prospects we've seen in years. One of the NFL analysts just said the other day has a ceiling of Walter Payton and a floor of LaDainian Tomlinson.
Who said that, Kuiper?
I don't know, but I'm not going to lie. That's a little overzealous. We need to calm down a little bit.
Oh.
You're saying the worst he can be is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and the greatest he can be is running back. And top 3 running back of all time is his ceiling? That's kind of insane. I will say that. But
It is crazy.
Preacher with the 6th pick.
At the 6 picks, I have Mason Graham to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Christian Wilkins, Mason Graham, Mad Max would be absolutely gross. They're not doing that. They just lost the linebacker. What's his name? Oh, damn, that's going to bother me. They lost him in the offseason. Oh, I can't think of his name. Middle linebacker, Las Vegas. They just lost him this offseason.
They lost him? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't think of who it is. I can't think of his name. Cold-ass white boy.
I don't know,
I
but
can't think of his name. You're always so scared when I mention color.
Spillane?
with the
Spillane!
Let's go!
Hell yeah!
Hey!
Anyway, go on.
Anyway, with the 7th pick, the New York Terror, the Achilles Jets selects Armando Membu, offensive tackle, Missouri. You got to have some protection for Justin Fields. And
No, I get it. I like the
honestly, if you really think about what happened in Chicago, he didn't really have much success when he wasn't protected. So you got to go with, in my opinion, offensive tackle here.
Absolutely not. They're going with the best tight end in the draft, Tyler Warren. For sure.
I have the Jets taking Tyler Warren.
And you were mad at me for following these steps. You got more of them that connect than I do.
Huh. What happens if they take him?
Take who?
Tyler Warren. Like,
He's
what do
a
we
great
think?
blocking
I'm
tight end,
drafting
so
him.
he's... No, you're not. For one, he's a great blocking tight end. He reminds me of a Kittle type. I was watching highlights.
Oh!
I'm not saying he's that good, okay? I'm saying that's his type, okay? They're taking the best tight end in the class. Keith's drafting him in the dynasty because I told Meth Head Keth, if you don't take a tight end first round, you're silly. And second of all, you take whatever one goes to Justin Fields. Anyway, that's my pick. What's your pick for the Jets, bud?
Tyler Warren.
Okay. For the same reasons that I said?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So with the 8th pick,
With the eighth pick of the draft, the Carolina Panthers select Jalen Walker, linebacker, Georgia.
I have the same.
I have the same.
See,
Very
and you guys
odd.
were so mad at me. You almost copied this list identically.
No, I didn't.
Fuck you.
Whoa! Hey, now.
All right, I didn't mean that one.
Hey, now.
That you're an all-star. Never mind. That's copyright.
Go play.
No, you gotta chill out
That's
on that.
Smash Mouth.
It is Smash Mouth.
Shout out Smash
Mouth. Fuck yeah.
R.I.P. to their lead singer.
He died?
Yes.
Really?
Are you shitting me?
No.
No way.
R.I.P. My bad.
Oh.
We didn't mean to make this somber. What the fuck happened? With the 9th pick, the New Orleans Saints select Will Campbell. I have him falling for some reason. Because America.
Oh, with the 9th pick, the Saints select Mikael Williams, edge, out of Georgia.
With the 9th pick, the Saints select Jackson Dart.
Whoa! Wow!
For one, can I just say, love that. I really do love that. They need a quarterback super bad. If the Giants don't take Shador, the Saints are. If for some reason the Saints pass on a quarterback, the Steelers will take Shador. That's my, personal beliefs in that. But I don't mind your pick at all. But I think they're going to go O-line to bolster it a little bit. I really do. I think they're going to wait for a quarterback for next year because they still have Carr under contract.
With the 10th pick, the Chicago Bears select Kevin Banks Jr., tackle,
It's Calvin.
Texas. Or sorry, Kelvin. My bad. Kelvin Banks Jr., tackle, Texas.
With the 10th pick, the Chicago Bears select Amari and Hampton.
What?
They go running back for sure. So
With the 10th pick, the Cleveland Browns select Shador Sanders.
you want him to go there. I know. I know you do. It's kind of fucked up. I'm watching you.
With the 11th pick, let's go.
That's why I let him take it.
49ers select. Bad motherfucker right here, bro.
Come on.
Let's go, man. We select cornerback from Texas, Johnny Barron. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I went with your idea from the other day because I heard it out loud, and I really enjoyed what you said with the 11th pick. The Niners select Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan.
I am right there with you. Agree that Will Johnson goes to the 49ers. They definitely need they need help overall everywhere.
They really do.
But I do want to make a statement about Will Johnson. Is the fact that at Michigan he was very good. Now last year didn't he get injured last year?
Yes.
Tom? Okay. But I mean, even if you look back to the 2023 season, he was a
Let's
dog.
go.
You know, shut down Ohio State in that 23 game. You know, they got a good one.
As soon as that card is turned into the commissioner, I will be online getting my jersey.
Copy that. I'm starting this next one. With the 12th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select Trayvon Henderson.
Preach.
I see 4 running backs go in this first round.
Really?
I have 4 quarterbacks going in the first round.
First of all, I love that. Second of all, yeah, the Cowboys, they obviously need O-line. They need help for CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, their whole O-line just retired.
Their defense is in shambles.
They just
They
need
need a little bit of everything, but I think a run game would at least help alleviate some pressure in multiple different ways. So I still see them going running back at that 12.
At 12, look, the Cowboys can bolster that line in later rounds in the draft. Right now, they need a playmaker opposite of CeeDee Lamb, and that playmaker is Tet McMillan.
That's right. Tet McMillan, my 12th pick.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, you guys are on the same page. Yeah, I see him go running back. Dowdle is terrible.
Dowdle's not there.
See, it's even worse.
See, I think you can wait though.
No.
I think they're in a position where they can wait to get a running back because this is a deep running back class.
I've been saying it.
Right. So I feel like at this point, if you're not getting Ashton Genty, you're not getting Omari and Hampton, you might as well just go get one of the best wide receivers that's coming out of this draft.
I have water in my nose.
Oh, that's great.
I have water in my nose.
Well,
Why'd you make me laugh when I was drinking this water?
I don't know what you.
At the 13th pick, the Miami Dolphins select safety Malaki Starks.
Hey, I got him too.
Shit. I got Jade Barron?
Jade Barron.
I don't know how to say his name. That's my bad. Anyway, absolutely.
Huh.
With the 14th pick, the Indianapolis Colts select. Let's go. I love tight end Colston Loveland.
No.
Really?
No.
No, because with the 14th pick, the Indianapolis Colts are selecting Tyler Warren, Penn State.
What?
No, they're not. With the 14th pick, the Colts are selecting Kelvin Banks Jr. Tackle. What the hell? We're all way different.
Wow.
Well, not way different. You guys are tight end class. Anyway.
With the 15th pick in the NFL draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Mike Green, edge Marshall. This guy is a production beast. He led the NCAA in the 2024 this past year in sacks. He's literally a production machine. So you want to get a production machine, you got him right here. Maybe a little high for a lot of people, but I think he's going to be a difference maker, and that's what Atlanta needs.
I'm similar to you, but a little different. With the 15th pick, the Atlanta Falcons select Walter Nolan, D-tackle.
Okay.
I have the Falcons selected. My boy, Will Johnson.
You want Will Johnson so bad on your Niners.
I know, but I want him so bad. That's why it won't happen.
Okay, all right. I get
All
you're
right.
playing a little bit of defense there.
With the 16th pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Jad Barron, Texas.
Okay. I mean, I can see that.
I think it helps out their defense on the back end. Provides a little bit better.
With the 16th pick, the Arizona Cardinals select Mike Green, edge Marshall.
With the
Okay.
16th pick, the Cardinals get that opposite of Marvin Harrison Jr. And they go Matthew Golden out of Texas. Let's go.
What?
No way. Oh,
Fuck's sakes. I'll say it for you.
let's
Yes.
go.
Yeah! With the 17th pick, the Bengals select Shamar Stewart, edge, Texas A&M. They might lose Trey Hendrickson. They might trade his ass on draft night. You don't know what the hell's going to happen over there. They just lost Sam Hubbard as well. That defense is in shambles. They have to go defense. I don't care what level they pick, but I think edge is their best option.
Yeah, I pretty much anything on defense is a good option for Cincinnati.
I agree with you, Evo. You listen. The Bengals can put 50 points on offense, but they need to stop allowing
And they'll lose 56.
Yeah, so anything on defense, but Stewart from Texas A&M is going to be a great pick for them.
Now, this is where I have Mike Green falling to Cincinnati.
That's not too
That's-
far
yeah.
off, though. I get it. And we're all saying edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad.
Especially if they lose Hendrickson. Like,
If they were able to keep him and add,
that's good because
that's
now he's
even
replacing
better.
Sam Hubbard.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, cool. back to square one. But if you lose both Hubbard and Hendrickson,
Jeez.
it's game over.
It's going to be a rough...
If you want to be the biggest loser in your fantasy next year, you draft the Bengals defense. That's all I'm saying. With the 18th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Tat McMillan. They have to have somebody opposite JSN.
They have Cooper Kupp.
Ew. Injury-prone Cooper Kupp that can probably only do anything in the slot now.
Jake Bobo.
Right. Tat McMillan is that guy that can get downfield. He's going to be their new DK Metcalf.
I have him taking linebacker Jihad Campbell.
Oh, don't say that, you bitch. Don't say that.
I have them taking Colston Loveland.
No, I don't want him to go there.
Well,
Don't say that.
I mean, it is what it is.
No.
It is what it is.
I guess I can take 2 in a row, huh? With the 19th pick, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Jihad Campbell.
Let's go.
That's the name I've been hearing on all my Bucs sites. That's who the coaches are wanting. That's who all the staff wants. That's who the players want. It is no secret the Buccaneers are all in on Jihad Campbell. I love it. Have him learn from Levante for a season, maybe 2 if we're lucky. Have him play next to him. Run that 3-4 that we like to run every so often. I love it. Learn side by side from one of the Buccaneer greats. Sign me up.
I'm right there with you. I think this would be a great fit for them. And much needed help on the defense.
Absolutely.
So
This is where I have James Pierce Jr. falling.
I'm okay with that too. I'd be okay with an edge rusher for sure. Anyway, next pick.
Moving right along.
with the 20th pick, the Denver Broncos select Omarion Hampton.
Is he your second running back off the board?
Yes.
At the 20 spot?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I do believe that a lot of teams...
That's wild, preach.
So, I do believe a lot of teams are going to go with different positions because this is a deep running back class.
Oh, okay.
And you can get a good running back later on in probably the second round. And so I do believe that we'll see a lot of the detailed positional players, your offensive tackles, your linebackers, your edges, and everybody that really, in some ways, makes a lot of difference on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, and not just your main guys.
But
if this was the big board, then he'd be pretty high on my list.
But you don't think that with Saquon, Henry, when they move teams, they kind of reset the market to show how valuable running backs are? You don't think that has anything? You don't think that's going to change anything?
No, I think it changes things, but I also do believe that if you're, like, let's just say the Cowboys, you said that you're going to get Travion. I think that the Cowboys could go get a stud wide receiver in the first round and then a complement with a very good running back in the second round. So that's getting, we're not going second round depth, but getting ahead of myself. I think a guy, I actually have the boys taking Caleb Johnson out of Iowa in the second round. I do believe he falls to them in the second round. But I mean, I just think that the running back class this year is so deep that you don't have to go get him in the first round.
Okay, I can agree a little bit with what you're saying because obviously I don't have a round 2 filled out, but my brain was more saying go pick up Keenan fucking Allen. I'm going to say it every week until someone picks him up.
I don't think anyone's going to.
Pick up Keenan Allen. That can be your 2 for this year. Draft 1 next year. Pick up O-line in the second round. For sure. Grab your stud RB round 1. Draft whatever position you want damn near offensive line-wise round 2, and then build from there. Hell, maybe you can even snag a budget wideout. You know, the wideout class is pretty deep as well, in my opinion, from what I've seen. So maybe go that route.
Anyhow, who do you have them taken?
Hold on.
Hold on, wait.
Judkins.
Oh, okay.
I got Judkins for sure. I think he's my 4th running back off the board. Maybe third.
I have the Denver, what?
No, go ahead.
Denver Broncos at 20, selecting running back Quinshon Judkins.
Hey! Hell yeah!
Hey!
America right there.
Yeah, it's a Buckeye. Sean picks another Buckeye.
Enough. With the 21st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select Jalen Milroe.
I second that.
Go ahead, preach.
Jackson Dart.
No! Come on!
I know Terry wants Milroe so bad.
Yes.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, wait. He actually
We're
wants
putting a
Dart.
GoFundMe for Milroe.
For Milroe to the
Absolutely.
Steelers? Okay.
Yeah, both. A little bit of both.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
With the 22nd pick, the Los Angeles Chargers select Azariah Thomas, cornerback out of Florida State. Solid pick.
With the 22nd pick, the Los Angeles Chargers select Colston Loveland, tight end.
I love that.
That's some nasty work there.
Preach,
boy.
Coach Harbaugh, you reunited with Loveland?
He would like that. But with the 22nd pick, the Los Angeles Chargers are taking Kenneth Grant, defensive tackle
Michigan.
out of Michigan.
Let's go!
With the 23rd pick and the host of the 2025 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select number 1 wide receiver Matthew Golden out of Texas.
What?
Go, Pack, go.
First of all, that's the craziest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Listen. We need desperately a wide receiver 1 in Green Bay. And I know we need some defensive help. We're going to lose people. Jair Alexander's out the door. But you know what? When sometimes you have to make big moves. And you know what? The only time we draft offensive players in the first round is when we replace quarterbacks, but not today. Today is a new day in Green Bay, and that new day is to get a number 1 wide receiver in Green Bay.
With the 23rd pick, the Green Bay Packers select Maxwell Harrison.
Let's go!
Second that.
Dude, we've literally been joking that you guys are going to take the wide out
Has him taken a
round
wide
1.
out.
No, I do, but
I was going to say, don't say no. You just fucking announced it.
No, I do. They probably will take a defensive player. It's per usual.
It is per usual. It's a
usual.
50-50 chance, but it definitely lands on defense more often than not.
If it is offense, it's probably going to be like a guard or, an offensive tackle or something like that. But, Anyhow.
Why the With the 24th pick, the Minnesota Vikings select someone I should have said a long time ago, but I didn't until now. Armand Mambu. Tackle.
With the 24th pick, the Minnesota Vikings select Nick Manowari, South Carolina.
Emanwari?
That's what I have.
Oh.
That's what NFL has.
Oh,
I'm using this as my guide to find out what team I'm on.
interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
With the 25th pick, the Houston Texans select offensive tackle Calvin Banks Jr.
You have him falling. They have him going 10th, and wow.
Wow.
I get it. That's what I just did with Armand Mambu.
Who do you have the Texans taking?
Tyler Booker, guard, Bammer.
I've got Josh Simmons,
What?
offensive tackle, Ohio State.
It's got to be O-line. They just decimated their O-line,
100%.
right? Like no matter
Has
who
to
they
be.
take is better than whatever the fuck they
Yes.
have, right?
Yes.
Fully agreed. With the 26th pick, the Los Angeles Rams select Nick Emenwari, safety.
Oh.
I haven't taken cornerback Trey Amos.
Trey Amos. Like that.
I have cornerback Trey Amos as well.
We're all in the same ballpark. Copy
Definitely need that help there.
With the 27th pick, the Baltimore Ravens select defensive tackle Derek Harmon out of Oregon.
That's pretty
That's
quick.
what I have.
Oh.
Stop.
I do, swear.
With the 27th pick, the Ravens have Gray Zabel, offensive tackle,
Okay.
North Dakota State.
I don't know who that is.
North Dakota.
That's my bad, I guess. With the 28th pick, the Detroit Lions select Mikel Williams.
All right, dude. You peeked at mine.
I did not peek at yours. They've been wanting the edge. I ain't silly.
With the 28th pick, the Detroit Lions take James Pierce Jr.,
Okay.
Tennessee.
I like that.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
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 No, you haven't done
No,
it forever.
go,
You start.
go.
What's your
go.
problem,
Sean,
man?
go.
With the 29th pick, the Washington Commanders select wide receiver Emeka Ibuka.
Hey.
Really?
Wow.
No way. They're wide out. No, they already have Debo, Scary Terry, that Zacchaeus fella. Was that De'Ami Brown?
McCaffrey.
Dude, no way. You're out of line. You mean at the 29th pick, the Washington Commanders select Josh Simmons, offensive tackle, to play opposite of Tunzel that they just picked up.
Do you mean at the 29th pick, the Washington Commanders trade their pick to the Cleveland Browns?
Oh, shit.
And the Cleveland Browns with the 29th pick select Shedeur Sanders, Cleveland.
I like
Colorado?
that.
Who'd you have him getting first again?
What?
Who was...
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
Oh, damn. You got the
You
Colorado...
team them up. And
Damn.
then you bring in Coach Prime, take over for Stefanski next year.
Damn.
I think a lot of things with Shedeur recently coming out about his arrogance and all that stuff. I think some teams might pass up possibility. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, there's definitely teams that might be desperate enough to take him, but I think if you're looking at not only just a playmaker but also somebody in from a locker room perspective, you might pass on him. But the Browns certainly don't care because they brought in Deshaun Watson. So
I would like to read something that one of the Facebook pages that the Gridiron Goons follow, Football Forever. This is something that they have posted, and I'm going to read it word for word.
Verbatim.
Yes. An NFL assistant coach on Colorado QB Shedeur Sanders. Quote, "The worst formal interview I've ever been in my life. He's so entitled. He takes unnecessary sacks. He never plays on time. He has horrible body language. He blames teammates. But the biggest thing is he's not that good." Via Tom Pelissaro.
well, I mean, they did, hang his number up and
We can get into that in bonus footage in the next 10 minutes or so. After reading that, I was never a big Shedeur guy, right?
yeah.
I don't think he's that good either. He doesn't pass the eye test at all for me. That's a very big thing for me is the eye test. He doesn't pass it. His vision is terrible. He can't move in the pocket. His completion percentage is high. Why? Because most of his completions are within 5 yards. I do not like him as anybody's, full pick. I don't know why I didn't say it earlier, but it felt perfect time because we're nearing the end of the episode to bring that out. Anyway.
With the 30th pick in the NFL draft, the Buffalo Bills select Derek Harmon, defensive tackle, Oregon.
With the 30th pick, the Buffalo Bills select Matthew Golden, wide receiver.
Oh.
With the 30th pick, the Buffalo Bills select defensive tackle Kenneth Grant out of the University of Michigan. That's 4 Wolverines in the first.
Well, that already tells me that that's not going to happen.
Oh.
With the 31st pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select Donovan Jackson, guard, OSU. They need O-line to replace that
They do.
Tooney fella. They gotta start somewhere.
Oh, with the 31st pick, the Kansas City Chiefs select Josh Conley Jr., offensive tackle, Oregon.
Chiefs select offensive tackle Josh Simmons.
We're all going O-line. Makes sense.
They need help desperately.
Desperately.
I mean, I think even if you look at the Kansas City Chiefs this past year, I think maybe one of their... Now, obviously, they played with a lot of we don't need to play till the end of the season kind of mantra the whole year long. But, man, offensive line help is needed. Because
Just watch the Super Bowl.
There was plenty of... Right? Like, I mean...
The Eagles benched
Yeah.
their team. They rested their starters in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
It's insane.
Copy that.
With the
32nd?
32nd pick, the Philadelphia Eagles select edge rusher Shamar Stewart.
Ooh. I also have an edge rusher. I don't know how to say his last name. My bad. Donovan Ezriaku. I don't know. That's my bad, bro. When you meet me in person, you can correct me. I'm sorry.
With the 32nd pick, the Philadelphia Eagles select Walter Nolan, defensive tackle, Ole Miss.
Okay, now, please leave a comment about what we here at the Gridiron Goons have missed this offseason. Why do they want an edge rusher so bad? They had one of the best D-lines in Super Bowl history. They couldn't do it. They didn't blitz one fucking time, and they had so much pressure that it wasn't even funny. What happened? Who left? Just Brandon Graham? Is that the only thing that happened?
To my knowledge.
I believe so.
There's not any other hole to fill?
I don't know.
Other than the one that Brandon Graham left? There's got to be something. There's got to be.
Like, think about it, though. What?
Safeties? Who are their safeties? We know the corners are stacked.
Don't they have Blankenship?
Yeah, that's one. What about linebackers? Middle linebackers specifically.
I know they just re-signed one of their
Bond.
linebackers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If literally the only thing that team needs is an edge, I'd draft 3 of them. Fuck it. One of them works. You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
Who do you have them taking? Did you say yet?
Yeah, they have him Walter Nolan,
yeah.
out of Ole Miss.
Yeah, man.
Ole Miss.
If that's literally the only thing they need.
When it comes down to it, I think they're set up at the 32nd spot. They really don't need nothing. I think they're just going to take best available.
I agree.
If not that, they are trading the 32nd pick to build up some picks.
Yeah.
Because they don't need nothing. Why not trade and get some more capital?
Philadelphia Eagles experienced departure of Milton Williams and edge rusher Josh Sweat.
Okay, now it makes sense. Milton Williams
signed-
went to the Patriots,
Yeah.
but he was a backup anyway. He only played when one of the two wanted a break. But Josh Sweat is a huge miss as well. Okay, so now it makes sense. Josh Sweat and Brandon Graham. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, Josh Sweat
shit.
agreed to a 4-year, $76 million contract with the Cardinals. And Milton Williams went to the New England Patriots for $104 million for 4 years.
Okay.
So that's where
now it
that's
makes
where
sense.
it's at.
Okay. Now it's making sense.
Okay, so here's some news that I can remember off the top of my dome piece here. The 2 and 3 pick is up for trades. They're accepting calls for them. I know the Raiders are accepting calls for Mayer, backup tight end to Bowers. I know that the Eagles were trying to move way up in the draft to select Abdul Carter. I don't know if they have the capital for that.
Also,
so there's a lot of shakeups that could happen.
There's also, I saw on ESPN today that Rappaport, I believe it was Rappaport, was talking, and Jackson Dart's actually kind of slipped up, climbed up the rankings on quarterbacks for people.
Yes.
So, I mean, I think for us, our mock drafts are sometimes a little bit just, kind of feelings of what's been going on. But I mean, a lot of times in the last 24 hours in the draft, before the draft really is when we get more or less a clear picture of what's happening. I think
we're within 24 hours now and we don't have a clear picture.
I'm saying, like, you're starting to hear more things come out. You're starting to hear, players might go up the board. Some players might fall. I think personally, I know you guys have Shadur high, and maybe a team is going to be desperate and take him high.
It's only the hype train,
but
dude.
I really think that some teams have probably seen through the hype train, and that's why I think he's going to fall. He could even fall out of the top of the first round.
I hope so. I'll be honest with you. And what about Shiloh?
1-1.
Okay, so let me be very, very blunt.
Yeah.
People are sleeping on Shiloh. He's the one that's not getting talked about. Why ain't his dad pushing his brand?
Because he knows he can make more money off his Shadur.
Quarterback, son.
Yeah.
Quarterbacks are worth more.
You know what's crazy is I
Think
only
about
have
it.
2 running backs going in the first round.
I have 4.
I have 4.
Wow. Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
I can't believe you think Amarian Hampton is falling all the way to 20. That blows my fucking mind.
I listen, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is.
I think. Now, am I correct in saying the only linebacker I have going in that first round is to my Buccaneers, Jahad Campbell? Is the linebacker class poor this year, or
Sean?
Or no? Because
No.
I'm pretty sure that is the only quarter or linebacker any of us have named.
No,
no,
I
I
have
have
2
Walker.
going in my Jalen Walker's.
Yeah,
The first
Jalen Walker.
linebacker going.
Oh, okay. All right. I forgot about
Panthers.
him. All right. My bad. My bad. It's not. I'm a shitter. There. I said it. Grow up. All right. I'm allowed to forget
Okay,
things.
man. Hey,
Damn.
Stop it.
oh,
Get some help.
Tomorrow, we'll be hearing it.
How'd you fucking shit on that?
Stop it.
Ah!
Get some help.
Anyway.
anyway. Well,
Is there any other type of news we should cover here?
I think buckle up and get ready for a great draft day, guys.
Let's go.
Also, in the comments, if you see a crazy trade coming or something that you are so sure about, comment it down below. We want to see it. We want to see if
Yes.
you're right. Because if you are right about something crazy, we are going to shout you out. Because we're going to record again on Saturday.
Yep.
So it drops on Monday.
Yes.
And we're going to be covering the first 3 rounds. Monday, we're going to be back in the studio covering everything and then releasing that on our normal Friday. And we'll give our grades on the full draft, pictures from each team.
Our rookie draft.
No, not our
After
rookie draft. Let's
OTAs.
not piss off Terry again. We don't. He wouldn't even call back in today. We don't know what the fuck happened. He's sad. I don't know what happened. But anyway, I guess that's our picks.
I'm Preacher.
Sean O'Mac.
And this is Brandon, and that's us, the Gridiron Goons, at the Gridiron Goons Studios. And always remember, if you've never done a mock draft before in your life, you can do one, and you can still get almost as close as these 2 guys. This is your week.
I like that. Was fun.
Yeah, that was gas.
That was gas.
Ouch! Oh my God. Thank you.